AI sort of covers everything that we're talking about right now in relation to algorithms, robots, automated systems, semi-autonomous systems. For our use, the way we should understand it as unions is how this data, how these automated processes are affecting, well, in our case, the world of work. It's affecting us in relation to as candidates for a new job. Data is being gathered from all our social media profile, whatever data they have, LinkedIn, our friends, to get a picture of who we are. When we are in work, it's affecting us in the sense of increased surveillance and monitoring. It's also affecting us, of course, in relation to automation and the displacement of jobs and people who will lose their jobs because certain tasks will be made redundant or will be done much quicker and much faster by these autonomous systems. This is a really good question. Whether is AI evil, right? And my answer to that is no, it's not evil. That is up to us as humans to decide. Could we use the vast potentials of this system, which can be seen as advanced statistics, right? Probability analysis and all those things most of us found incredibly boring in school are suddenly becoming really important. AI is not evil. It is how we apply it and the frames, the regulation, the wishes that we have to this system. We had a great opportunity when TUAC invited Uni to be part of the OECD AI expert group to really table these workers' concerns. Data has to be transparent, has to be fair, has to be able to be checked against discrimination and bias, but also that the workers who will be affected by this have, number one, a say in what is happening, number two, the opportunity to say no and to influence change, but just as importantly, have an opportunity to thrive in the labour market. The just transition phrase is one that has been used in climate change discourse for a long time, adopted heavily by the ITUC and the Global Union movement. So we use the word just transition. In the OECD, in other of their documents and so on, they've used the term fair transition, but it relates to the same thing. A lot needs to be done in practice, and this is always the classic discussion. You know, we have principles and then we have the practices. I mean, I think we must celebrate deeply that these AI principles were actually negotiated as they are and adopted as they are. It really commits companies and governments to respect of human rights, to respect of social dialogue. The unions must continuously use these principles in their social dialogue, in their collective agreements, but also in the global agreements that we sign. One of the major challenges facing companies very soon will be the lack of appropriate talent. So a stick could be very much that they see by actually adopting these principles, engaging in giving workers re- and upskilling opportunities, continuously evaluating their competencies vis-a-vis the new technology they're bringing in, that they actually can be branded a very good company and therefore attract talent, for example. If we look at the macroeconomic picture, if more and more people have either very poorly paid work, we see a rise of non-standard work, precarious work now. If that's the case, or, Lord forbid, we have a growing unemployment, well then our economies are going to stall. Now, no company is interested in a sluggish economy. Making sure that the power of this tool, as the OECD principles actually state, should serve people and planet.